Today I'm going to be cash stuffing my saving challenges for the first part of March. I'm excited to share with you how much we're going to save and see progress in my envelopes. All right, so let's get into it. I have some cash here. Let's give it a count. I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. So that is what I budget for these videos. I do 2 saving challenge videos each month that are $200 each. So that's that. This is my rollover from the month of February. So I give myself $100 in cash for my wallet, and this is what I have left over. So let's give it a count. I've got 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's exciting. Now there are some of my special letters. There are certain letters that I collect, B, K's, C's, and E's. I don't have any E's today, but I've got B, K, and C. So these 4 I'm going to put in the tray and we'll come back to them. So this $21 is going to go into Dolores, which is my rollover elephant piggy bank here. So let's do that to get going. What do I spend my spending money on? Usually it's coffee or other little things like that. But I also got Girl Scout cookies this month. They were outside of my local grocery store, and it was a really cold, windy day. They were all bundled up in snow pants and boots, and I respected the hustle, so I bought from them. We got 4 boxes, one of each of our favorites, and then the new ones, which the new ones, meh, but we like the Thin Mints, we like the Caramel Delights, and we like the peanut butter patties, so that was nice. Okay, so $21 went into Dolores. This builds throughout the year, so we're going to set her off to the side, and we can dive into my 100 envelope box, which is also a year-long challenge. So let's get 4 envelopes out for today. We've got some yellow and green. So I'm going to roll my dice and see what we get to know how much to put into the envelopes. Okay, so 1 and 4, so I multiplied by 5, so 1 times 5 is 5. Let's do that first. Here it is still winter. 4 times 5 is 20. It's kind of that winter season though, where when it snows, it will start melting within a couple of days. So that's nice to see. I'm going to roll again. I'm so sick of the cold at this point. So 3 times 5 is 15. But we have had a ton of icicles break off of the house because it's been warm enough to melt throughout the day. And then 5 times 5 is 25. So that's been encouraging, and our walkway to the front door is a little slick because it melts during the day and then freezes overnight. So I've just been throwing a little bit of salt down, but it's not bad. So, but it's coming, and that makes me hopeful. All right, so these 4 I'm going to stick in the back. This, again, something I don't keep track of. We just put money in, and then we unstuff it and are surprised at the end of the year. Okay, let's keep going here. So I'm going to do my owl binder. This is used to save for my best friend's wedding. They get married in August. So I just have a couple of months left. I've already saved $1,500. I've done this binder 3 times. I'm going to do it one more time to get to $2,000. So today we're going to add in $40. And how am I going to do that? I think I'm going to do this 20. And then I guess maybe let's do these 2 10s. That seems like a good plan. Okay, so 20 and 2 10s here. And we can flip back to this spot. So there's the 20. Put this for the next free space because we're not going to do this 15 right now, but here's a 10. And here's another 10. So that's good. We are making good progress. In my last savings challenge video, I had a winter bonus stuffing, so I was able to put more than 40 in last time. I think I put about 90 in. So that was a nice boost. So there's that all done. All right, let's go into my self-care binder, and then we can go into the other challenges. So this one for self-care, I'm just rolling this rock, paper, scissors dice. I have categories here for different self-care things. And this front one is just to kind of build up because these ones are still full for my 100 envelope box from last year. So that's good. So I'm just kind of building a buffer for this front envelope. Okay, so we got rock, that is $5. So self-care, oops. I now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. So that's good. And just gonna let that build up for a while, and then I'll probably use it at the end of the year. All right, then let's get into this binder. This is where all the other fun lives. So starting at the front, we have Friend's Wedding again. So I do the owl binder, of course, and then this is for the $1 bills that have a B or a K. So I found 2 B's and a K this time. That is my friend's and her husband's, future husband's initials. So I work towards bundles of 20 that feed into that owl binder. It's just kind of a fun way to top up. So I'm going to add these 3 in today, and then I need to mark off 3 more icons. And I make these little like freebie challenges on Canva. I recently had someone ask me if I had a Ko-fi, which I didn't, but I started one, so I can link it in the description box. I have like, I don't know, 20 some saving challenges. They're all free to download. So if you want little freebies, you can totally print these out. They're not like the most complicated of things, but if you're interested, and then I started going down the whole freebie rabbit hole. So I think I'm going to start doing a monthly freebies. I have a binder coming and everything that I'm going to put together. So I think I'm going to start doing that. And I'm also going to make Fridays my cash stuffing day. So just to be a little bit more consistent on my upload schedule. So earlier in the week will be more like beauty related content, project panning, vlogs, lifestyle, and then Fridays are going to be for cash stuffing. So just a little announcement. Okay, moving on. Seasonal. So this is a new tracker for the challenge. So I use the seasonal challenge just to kind of save some money, make a little bonus so that at the end of the season, I can boost up some of my envelopes. So I have a rainbow dice here, and the different colors I put in what I'm going to make them worth. This binder is not sitting off to the side well enough for me. There we go. So let's get rolling and see what I get. I've got my markers here on my lap. So let's see. Okay, blue. Ooh, blue is $10. Off to a good start. Let's see what else we get. Red. Red's 5, and I'm going to roll one more. Ooh, blue again. Okay, so $25 today. That is a good start. So let's color in 3 flowers. We have blue. I'm going to do this one red, and we'll do this one blue as well. Okay, fun. So we'll see what colors we get. You could totally do this one. This is one that I post on the Ko-fi page. So if you want to do that, if you already have a rainbow dice, it's great. So, all right, $25 going in. This is one I'm not going to count each time. I'm going to let that be a surprise for the end of the season. All right. Upcoming trips. This is one that I'm doing a scratch off for. So hold on, I gotta move some things here off to the side. It's just not setting up right for me. Okay, let's see what we get today for our scratch. All right, 13. Now I round up, so that's actually gonna be 15. And I have a C dollar. So C's go into upcoming trips to see the world. So I'm actually going to add in 16 to this envelope today. We don't have any plans at the moment. Typically, my husband and I go somewhere for Thanksgiving. My best friend and I are talking about doing a trip next winter. So I'm just going to be building this up until something, gets scheduled. So right now in upcoming trips, I have 50, 1, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 405, 410, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 424, that's a fun number. All right, so this money, I should say, this isn't obviously not going to get me a full round trip on flights and hotel and everything. This money is more for spending money, tips, souvenirs, snacks, food, that type of thing. So, all right. Adventures is next. Let's pull this guy out. So this money is used really for me to be able to say yes to fun things, especially this winter. My best friend and I have been trying to get outings. We went mini golfing recently and that was a blast. So I would do that again. It was really fun and like fast paced. This place we went to, it had like electronic scoring. It was super fancy. All right, so let's spin this and see if we get red or yellow today. Okay, yellow. So yellow is $5. And we'll add that in. Okay, so now we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 190. So that's a good amount. Just keep on working on it, but I kind of have been holding it and I probably should use it a little bit more than I have been. So maybe this will dip a little bit. We'll see. All right, $5 challenge. So I'm going to take any fives that I have left in my tray. I just have one today and add it in here. My goal is to get to 100 and then I'm going to do a roll with it reallocation. So now I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, $85. So 15 to go. Let's get this in here and let's add a sticker. So I have all these Snoopy stickers that I'm using, and I do have some March themed ones. So let's see here. Let's do Woodstock with this pot of gold. That's really cute. And what I might need to do next time is start going on the back, but that's totally fine. Just using up what I have. I had these stickers and figured I could make it into a savings challenge. So let's get back here and get this tucked away. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. All right. Home projects. This one typically gets 10 a week. So let's do that. 10. And we'll add that in here. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 55. So this, I probably will have some spring, early summer projects that I want to do. So it's nice to have a little set here of money to use. And then next is holidays. So I have a different envelope for each holiday that I like to save a little bit of extra money for, whether it be because we're going to go out to an event or I want to, buy something for the house or special food, whatever. So for St. Patrick's Day, I have $50 saved. This is fully funded. We don't have any plans for St. Patrick's Day. So we'll see, what that ends up being. If we don't have any plans, I will probably just put this into my wallet and use it as is. But I like knowing that I've got 50 in case, my husband decides he really wants like corned beef or something, we can make that happen. Easter also has $50 and this is fully funded. We finished Memorial Day weekend last time, so this is fully funded with $100. So now we're working on anniversary. Our wedding anniversary is June 1st. And this tracker, I used the first 50 for Easter, and now I'm going to do the second 50 for anniversary. So today I'm going to add in $30, so 20 and 30, and we can mark off 30 on here. So we've got 6 and 4 is 10, 8 and 2 is 20, and then 8 and 2. I said those opposite than how I was marking, but that's 30. So that's great. So next time we should be able to finish this one off. All right. And that is it. I don't have any more money in my cash tray. So that's where the $200 went this time. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I'm just kind of rearranging my upload schedule. So if you like cash stuffing, you should see cash stuffing on Fridays from me. I know I do kind of a mix of things on my channel, so I just want to be a little bit more consistent. If there are certain things you like or don't like, you know which days to expect me to post. So that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in my next one. Bye.